The Handmaid's Tale, Season 6, Episode 9, had an explosive finish, and here's what transpired leading up to the series finale. Hulu's hit dystopian series is coming to an end, with only one episode remaining following the release of The Handmaid's Tale Season 6, Episode 9. The most stunning death in the series occurs at the end of Episode 9, and the big fatalities and story setups require explanation. The Handmaid's Tale Season 6 Episode 9 takes place immediately following June's attack on Serena Joy and Commander Wharton's wedding. After taking to the streets to kill the commanders, the handmaids utilized the bombings as cover to reach Gilead's border. Unfortunately, they were arrested by Gileadian forces. Thus, Mayday must devise a strategy to save June, Aunt Phoebe, and the handmaids from execution, all while carrying out their plan to eliminate the other commanders and destroy Gilead. Serena Joy played an important role in the plan to assassinate the commanders, since she informed the United States that they were on their way to Washington, D.C. This implies that she sacrificed husband, which may appear startling. June, on the other hand, was able to persuade her by emphasizing Commander Wharton's terrible personality. June made Serena recognize that Wharton is not the right man to parent her son. Serena also knew that improvements would never come in Gilead, and her sacrifice of Wharton was the only way to effect positive change. What do the deaths mean for the Handmaid's Tale, and how will Gilead respond? These killings will have a significant influence on the Handmaid's Tale, affecting both the United States and Gilead. On the one hand, several of Gilead's most powerful commanders have been eliminated, is a huge blow to the country. However, there are still commanders left. The living higher-ups in Gilead will most likely fill the power vacuum, and without Lawrence, the United States loses one of its most powerful moles. Interestingly, Nick's death concludes the Handmaid's Tale's major love triangle, cementing June and Luke's connection. What will happen in the Handmaid's Tale series finale, and how will it affect the Testaments? There is only one episode of the Handmaid's Tale remaining, and with all of these characters gone, no one knows what will happen in the finale. The episode will most likely see the United States continue its war on Gilead, while Gilead picks up the pieces. June has yet to rescue Hannah, so the episode could include her trying again. Because the characters are still in Gilead, the climax may have them attempting to flee as Gilead hurries to protect its borders. After 8 years, The Handmaid's Tale changes the meaning of the red dress. The Handmaid's Tale entirely changes the meaning of the red dress after 8 years. The red dresses in The Handmaid's Tale are among the show's most famous imagery, and June has finally altered their significance in Episode 8. The finale will most certainly spend a significant amount of time setting up The Testaments. The Testaments is the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, and Hulu has already stated that it will adapt Margaret Atwood's novel into a series. Thus, Aunt Lydia will most likely receive a lot of attention in The Handmaid's Tale conclusion, as well as setting up Gilead and several other major characters for the future chapter. Thank you for watching.